Hello, hello, hello. So today I'm going to be talking about sex during pregnancy. A lot of people have this idea that, oh my God, you can't have sex during pregnancy. Oh, no, 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 no. You can have sex during pregnancy unless you've been told otherwise by your doctor. Have all the sex you want and need, because this is that one time that you can have that kind of movie sex, in the movies where they don't pause to put on a condom or whatever the case is. You don't have to worry about getting pregnant because, hi, you're already pregnant. No, the baby is not going to feel it. You're not going to hurt the baby. It is just as pleasurable. And it's not like a sin, for crying out loud. You got pregnant because you had sex. So, I mean, it's a thing to celebrate. And don't forget, it is 9 months gestation period before this baby is born, and that is a long time to starve your husband or your marriage. For those of you who are like, Kwani, it's a need. Yeah, for men, they have a basic need of sex and respect. Okay? And I'm not saying that if you don't give it to him, he's going to go elsewhere. I'm just saying that there are needs that need to be met, and since nobody else can meet them, then we need to put in the effort. All right? In marriage, sex is a need, so feed your marriage some good sex, whether you're pregnant or not. Now, for me, my first pregnancy, well, with my husband, that is, I was all right. I was, getting in the groove of things, but sometimes I was tired. But my second pregnancy, oh my God, it was so difficult. I didn't want to see him. I didn't want to have sex, to the point where my midwife was like counseling me, saying like, you've got to, give it up because he's frustrated. So if you are like me and you are feeling that way, some of the things we need to know and understand is that we do have to compromise in marriages and in situations. So what I'd do is I'd, take a shower, spend the day treating myself, and then I'd feel better and even feel sexier or whatever, and I'd have more energy because I didn't spend the day doing so much. Also, not overthinking things, not stressing yourself out, just relaxing. And then towards the end of the day, I found that I could do this. And also, the position you're in during that, when you're having sex, makes a difference, because if you're tired, then there are positions where you don't have to do much and he can do all the work. So without further ado, let's get to it and teach you how to do it. Okay, so I'm just going to be on the bed because I'm assuming most people have sex on the bed, but there's some who don't, and that's just fine. It doesn't really matter. So first of all, my bed is simply a mattress on the floor because we broke our bed twice. We've made 2 babies, so I think you can put 2 and 2 together. We're talking about sex during pregnancy, and so let's get to it. You are going to need so many cushions when you're pregnant, and I still keep mine even after. So first of all, moms, when pregnant, I think never get up like that. Don't do crunches even after pregnancy. So you want to always make sure that, let's just assume you've got that bump. I know this is not a bump, but bear with me. So you've got the bump and it's not very comfortable to get up this way. Turn to your left and, push up like that, okay? Always safety first. So without further ado, let's get to different positions. Now that I'm already here, one thing you can do is enjoy your cushions. People say that during pregnancy you shouldn't lie on your back. You shouldn't fall asleep on your back. Don't stay on your back so long, because you've got these big blood vessels that run through that area, and when you press down and put your weight on it for a long time, then you're cutting off the circulation. All right, but I mean, when you're doing this, it's fine. So you can put a cushion down here just to lift your pelvis upwards, and then of course your husband can come at you like this, and then he's got the space to support himself with his hand, because he can't put all that weight on you. Now a lot of people are like, but if he does this, he's lying down on you. No, he's not. He's not doing it this way like he usually maybe would. He's doing it from this position here. So maybe he's kneeling and lifting. So that's one way to do it. So lift yourself up a bit, or you can put more cushions here, so that way he's not lying on you, he's coming at you from this angle, okay? So that's pretty easy for you, and you're not worn out, and it's a great position to hit all the spots. You know what I'm saying? So you can see him, he can touch on your breast, he can do whatever makes you happy. And what I'm trying to say for your husband is, if he's here and you're here, this is your belly, and he's somewhere like here, then he can lift you up and, you know, do whatever needs to be done. You get what I'm saying? All right, now that I'm already in this position, this one I think we all know. So this is your belly. I mean, maybe take it from this angle. This is your belly hanging over here, and if you want, you can put a good amount of cushions, even more, depending on where your belly is, and you can do that and perk your butt out like that, because this way it gives him a nice entryway, and you can rest comfortably. Your belly is here or wherever. If you want to do it this way, that's okay too. So there's plenty of room for baby, for yourself and your husband, and you don't have to do so much work. If you're okay, you can go ahead and just flop your hands down like that. Don't put your hands too far, because you can be pushed forward. Don't put your hands too close, because that's going to be exhausting as well. Put your hands right under your shoulders, so you're supporting your weight, and you can rock and do whatever, which way. I've learned something, that it's not in the rocking forward and backward, whichever position you're in. It is in okay. Put your hands under your shoulder. It's not in the rocking, like I said, back and forward. It is actually in the hips. So you're kind of rolling your hips, kind of like if you do a belly roll like this, you know. So it may seem difficult when you're pregnant, but it's really not. It's just lifting kind of your butt up and down like that. That way you're not exhausting yourself going like that. It's just exhausting. Okay, so that's another position right there. One is just stay where you are, darling. Don't stress yourself out too much. I'm just gonna come over here. I'm gonna hold you from behind, and I'm going to enter you that way. Okay, so this is great, because then you can put a pillow there, and that pillow also goes under your belly, so it holds, supports the baby. So you put the pillow there, and your husband enters you from there, and voila! You're not doing so much work. So this is great for those people who, like me in my second pregnancy, I just wasn't feeling sex. I was so tired. Maybe your body is aching and all of those things. All right. Now, if you're going to face your husband in that same position, whoo, I'm sweating. All right. So pillows are a must-have. So here we go. I like to put a cushion right there. All right. So it supports you and baby. And this is your husband. So what you can do is take it at an angle. Oopsie, I stepped on the mic, sorry. So you can take it at an angle. If this is your husband and you want to do it this way, you can take it at an angle like that, and he can come at you like that, yeah? Or you can stay right where you are and he moves further down this way. So that way you're still facing each other, you're face to face, and you're both lying down on your side. Okay? Get into a comfortable position. It's just about moving the pillows around and moving yourselves around until you figure it out. Sawa sawa. Whew. It is hot, hot, hot. Okay, another way you can get on your back. Alright, another way you can get on your back easily is If you're not in a bed and you're on a table, on a counter or whatever, even on your bed. Remember, my bed is on the ground, so wouldn't apply, but most people's beds are raised up higher. So you can scoot to the edge of the bed. Let me see. Can this go any lower? Okay, you can scoot to the edge of your bed right there. Put your cushions there, you know. Oopsie. Put your cushions there. Just kind of like you're giving birth already. Put your legs up, and you can kneel down or stand up right there, and easy peasy, and you're good to go. So that's another position. Oh Lord. Now we're gonna take it from lady or the girl on top. Ta-da! Okay. Okay, so assuming that this is your husband and this is you and your bump is here. Let me do it this way. This is you, your bump is here. Of course, he's lying down. There's no issue here. You can put a pillow under him to raise him up a little bit, or you can have it just as is that way. So you can support your hands that way. You can put his legs here and yours here. Ooh, that interlocking is really up to how comfortable you get. Now, I'll tell you this much. Do not go like that. That's not going to work. You're just going to get tired, and it's also uncomfortable for him. So again, we're doing the rolling your pelvis motion, okay? So as African women, we have the ability to, you know, just wind our waist. So that's kind of what you're doing, and then you're rolling forward and back, which makes it so much easier for you because you can go for a long time and you're not going to feel it like in your legs or anything. So you're going to be there, and then you're going to just do kind of the rolling depending on, so it looks like I'm going up and down, but I'm not. I'm just rolling, and you can do that for a long time, okay? And then do whatever. If you want to turn around and he likes to see your butt, that is just fine. You're gonna give him a little bit of a show. Who says you can't be pregnant and still be freaky sexy? So, you know, just give him a show or whatever. You know, shake your booty. Give him a show. And like I said, the chances are when you're doing it this way, it's like you're just winding your waist kind of and, you know, taking it back and forth. You're not gonna get tired. You're gonna stay here for a good long time. Okay, I hope that has been helpful. Whoa. But I will say again that you have to seek medical advice before you get freaky while you're pregnant, because some people are told to have no pelvic activity at all. Some are cautioned towards how much pelvic activity they should have. Sometimes you might see like bleeding or whatever. It just means you just take it easy. Not too much pressure, not too rough, relax. And remember to get in the mood, set the music right, whatever it is that you need. And also you take the lead, all right? So this way you're giving your man what he needs, and you're also doing it at your pace, and you're taking charge, okay? I hope this video has been helpful. Of course, we know that all these positions you can use after you know, before and after you get pregnant as well. But these are the ones that are safest and best for pregnancy, or the many ones that you can use during your pregnancy, at any stage of your pregnancy, and yes, towards the end. And I will say this, sex towards the end of your journey is good because it is one way to get that labor started, you know, and it's natural. So it's a natural way to induce it, and it's a pleasurable way to do that. Don't worry about your contract or when you have an orgasm and you know you have a baby. Remember, they're in the water, so they're all good. So I hope that has been helpful. Please like, share, subscribe, and put any comments, any other positions, any other things that you know could help a woman still get her pre-con during pregnancy.